Become a patron at www.patreon.com/goldenerabookworm for hard to find books, scans of rare photos and articles on the golden era of bodybuilding. Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today I'd like to review The Lost Secret to a Great Body, Building Muscles in 20 Minutes a Day with Stupidly Light Weights, written by David Bolton. This book, recently recommended to me by a fan, has served to confirm the claims that the great strongmen of the Bronze Era made, and that is that using the light dumbbell system as practiced in the day can give one an athletic looking and strong physique. This is an ebook. It's available on Amazon as a Kindle, and it's well worth your read, especially if you want to get a clearer explanation as to how the Bronze Era light dumbbell system works. That to me is the real worth of the book. In today's review, I will break down the book into its two major sections and elaborate on each so that you may get a good understanding as to what you can expect from reading this book if you decide to purchase it. The first section of this ebook focuses on the history of the Bronze Era light dumbbell system, introducing Eugene Sandow as its major proponent, and references his book Sandow's System of Physical Training as well as Strength and How to Obtain It. It really investigates the claims that Eugene Sandow made, how his physique was purely due to the practice of the light dumbbell system. And it goes further in going back at basically all the strongmen that actually used it, and the popularity of the light dumbbell system. It was literally the way of bodybuilding back then. And it goes all the way back to history in that it starts talking about Professor Attila. Of course, his students, as I've mentioned in a previous video, developed their own light dumbbell system and sold it, stealing the limelight from Professor Attila. But essentially, their systems, as well as Eugene Sandow's, were a variation of the original that Professor Attila actually taught, and that is his system of 27 exercises. And here are the books that, as I already mentioned, Sandow's System of Physical Training, and here is Professor Attila's his original 5-pound dumbbell exercise system with 27 exercises shown within the book. Now, for those people that enjoy the history of bodybuilding, they will really enjoy that first section because it really goes all the way back and theorizes that the light dumbbell system may be hundreds, if not even thousands of years old. It's really fascinating. But this second section really elaborates on understanding how the light dumbbell system from the Bronze Era actually works. And the author, David Bolton, gives it a new name called Watch Protocol. And I think he does that not for ego satisfaction, but more so for the clarification and emphasis as to how it should be performed. Watch literally stands for weight assisted total contraction hypertrophy, and what that basically means is that his message that he tries to put across is that the weights assist in the deliberate flexion of the muscle, and that is what Eugene Sandow was trying to say, Professor Attila, and all the other strongmen, including nowadays the author David Bolton, that one needs the weight to assist in deliberately flexing and contracting the muscle that is being worked. And it is very different to resistance training as it is performed nowadays, where we are literally pushing the weight or pulling it and really fighting with the weight. You are not necessarily doing that in this light dumbbell system of training. You are simply using the dumbbell as an aid to contract your muscle, and you are contracting it because you want to. Believe me, a 5-pound dumbbell is very, very easy to move, and so unless you are not deliberately flexing the muscle, you're not going to get any benefit, and that's the emphasis he tries to make. Following this definition, this new definition for the light dumbbell system, the author then goes on to explain each and every exercise as was given in Professor Attila's book, and he also demonstrates the exercises using photos of himself with his head cropped off, of course, and after that even gives his own photos of his transformation, and then begins to answer questions such as, for who is the light dumbbell system for, etc., etc. I think it's a great read. Now, if you'd like to find out more about the original Bronze Era light dumbbell systems, you can purchase a Sandow System of Physical Training or Strength and How to Obtain It, both written by Eugene Sandow, and Professor Attila's 5-pound dumbbell exercise system, all available on www.goldenerabookworm.com. So I hope you've enjoyed this video review on The Lost Secret to a Great Body, a book written by David Bolton, and I think it's a great read. It does clearly explain how the Bronze Era dumbbell system actually works. I reckon you should buy it. It's a very easy to read book. It's on Kindle again, available on Amazon. Yeah, it just took me a few days to read, and it's very, very detailed, and it is not like your old style of English writing, which a lot of these books written by Eugene Sandow and Professor Attila are written. I mean, it's rather obscure at times to understand what they're trying to say. It's very difficult because it is an old style of English that is not practiced nowadays, whereas this book in particular really does break it down into very simple to read English. So I think it's a great book, and I give it a thumbs up. Again, hope you've enjoyed the video review. If you have, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't to the Golden Era Bookworm. Leave me a comment and thank you for watching. If you'd like to support my work, you can always send me books or magazines, or you can donate via PayPal or become a patron, or you can go on my website www.goldenerabookworm.com for scans of old books on old school bodybuilding and strongman training. That's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now.
Hi everybody, I just want to recommend this phenomenal book, Vince's Secret Locker, volume number 2 by Carl Coyne. I've been looking at this for about 4 weeks and I can't put it down. If you get a chance, check it out. He also has a part 1 that I highly recommend also. Vince was the trainer to the stars and had an amazing, interesting gym that today there's still not equipment like it around. It was all made out of wood. He'll be on our radio show coming up probably in the next couple weeks or so. Have a great day, and again, highly recommend this book.